Good morning.
Guten Tag.
Good evening.
Hey!
Good afternoon. You know what? Seriously. Doug and I are going to work. We just wanted to stop in and say hello. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to work.
To make tons of cash.
Yeah, we're going to the casino. We don't want the neighbors to hear us. They'll think we're wealthy. Anyway, let's get in the car. We'll do some talking when we get there.
It's a
Come on.
beautiful day for a hand pay.
Oh, it'd be great. Doug just said, look at the soil. Take a picture of it. Isn't it beautiful? Can you imagine? Seriously? Soil. And here I stand by the door. So when he pulls out, he didn't get the clicker yet. He did not get the clicker yet. Can you imagine? Honestly. And like an idiot, I stand here so I can close the garage. I hate it. I hate it. But I figured when we're in the car, we're talking, a lot of you said, Denise, how did you get out of debt? So I figured, you know what? It's the perfect time to talk about it. And if you think we're wealthy, we're not. And if you think we spend a lot of money in a casino, we do not. We're going to play with their money. That's basically what we do. And we'll talk about it in the car. There he is in his chariot. Oh, look at him in there. I don't know if you could see him. I could hear the music already. Okay, so we're driving in the car. We're going up to the casino. And by the way, the Jeep Renegade that we were looking at a couple of weeks ago, it's still sitting there. A lot of people did ask me in comments a few weeks back and said, Denise, could you please discuss how you got out of debt? And I said, absolutely, I will do that as I'm heading up to the casino. But I will definitely tell you how that happened and what I did and how I did it. First of all, I'm just going to let you know this is not for the weak. It's not. The way I did it may not be the way you want to do it, but it's the way I did it. And so
You have to be disciplined.
you have to be disciplined with your money. And I know a lot of you going, what money? What extra money? I don't have extra money. And like, I get it. But if you really look at your budget, and if you don't keep a budget, you should start keeping a budget to see where your money is actually going. And I would say to anybody, for a full month, just write down everything you spend money on. What you put on a credit card, what you use cash for, what you wrote a check out for, and write it all down in a book for a month. Don't change your lifestyle in any way, just write it down. Now, most people will tell you, you know, you need to live within your means. Like we have all heard this growing up as kids. I'm sure your father said it to you. My parents said it to me. But what I tell people is, no. Don't live within your means. Live under your means. Don't be spending money you don't need to spend. So what did I do? Well, I can tell you the first thing that was cut out. We never
Robbed a bank.
Yeah, there you go. We never went on vacation. Ever. And I'll tell you why. We bought a house that had a 30-year mortgage. I was not thrilled with the 30-year mortgage. I had a 10.75% interest rate. Yeah, hi. It's not crickets. I had a 10.75% interest rate when I bought my house. I know it seems high, and it was. And then interest rates dropped a year and a half into my home purchase to 6.75%. And I called the bank and I said, I want to remodify my loan. And they said, absolutely, come on in. Doug was on the road. I filled out the paperwork, didn't have to pay the extra points, nothing. And I said, you know what? I don't want to do 30 years, drop it to 15. And I was like, those words came out of my mouth. I was like, oh my goodness. Even though I had a cheaper interest rate, I knew the payment was still going to go up. And I think it went up by another $100 or $125 a month. But I figured, you know what? I can handle that. So I told Doug, I said, we're going to from 30 to 15. And Doug was on the road. Doug was working. He was a truck driver. But when I say live under your means, I mean live under your means. So it meant no vacations, none. We didn't take vacation. We would go out for the day. We would take Angelina out, you know, for the day or something. But it was never going to hotels and spending money there. We never went out to dinner. That was such a rarity. It was unreal, okay? Never went and had fast food. A lot of you a lot of you that do fast food, and I'm watching you guys, and I'll literally say in my comments, I really don't eat fast food. Not only didn't I not have a gallbladder, but I wouldn't spend the money. So, and I couldn't. Because remember, I had $125 more that I had to pay towards my mortgage from 30 to 15 years. I went around closing every light in my house. I'm not kidding. Like, I had one light on, and usually it was just the television. Meals were not, let's have meat and potatoes every. No. It was pasta vazul. I'm Italian. It was beans and macaroni, beans and vegetables, because you got the protein with the beans. So meat was something that I wasn't having every day, and it was maybe chicken. That was a lesser cut of something. So I cut back everywhere, because I wanted this house paid off. And by the time I was in my mid-40s, the house was paid off. The house was paid off. And believe me, there is nothing better, and nothing feels better than paying off what you owe. Nothing. Don't let anybody kid you and talk you into anything. If you're going out and buying a new car or whatever it is,
Don't buy to impress or anything.
right,
Like that.
don't buy to impress other people. Does it have 4 wheels? Will it take you from point A to point B? If it does, fabulous, buy it. Get a lease return. My Dorothy is a lease return. And look at Dorothy. She was a 2006. I bought her in 2009. It's 2024, and I still have that car. It can be done, but you have to do your due diligence. You have to be the one to say, you know what, Dee is right. You have to say no to your kids. That's hard. No to your grandchildren. That's even harder, because grandma and grandpa are always willing to lay out some stuff. But if you're still having a mortgage and a car payment and credit card debt, and you're a grandmother or you're a grandpa or your parents, and you have that kind of debt floating around, then you need to say no to it. You need to say no to whatever it is they want. You know, it's tough, and I know it's tough, but I did it to my daughter, and she was an only child, and everybody thought Angelina would be so spoiled because she was an only child. No, she knew the word no. Even though believe me, she used to tell me, I hate you, and she would run to our room, and that would kill me to hear that when I would say, no, we can't afford it. You know, why? This girl got it, and I don't have it, and you know, and at 6 and 7, they don't understand a dollar, and they don't. So you have to be the tough person, and you have to put the thicker skin on, and you have to just say no, and that's it. I can remember one year we were having Christmas, and I gave my mother hangers, very pretty hangers, but they couldn't have cost me more than $10. And that was her Christmas gift and birthday gift, because her birthday's on Christmas Eve. I did feel a little funny about doing it, but I knew in my heart that I had to stay within a budget, and I meant it, and I did. Because my biggest thing was pay off this house. And we did. And we did all the work, by the way, to our house. Here's a picture of my house when I bought it, so you could see it for yourself. That is what I spent 10 3/4 interest rate on. Yeah, I did. Was it my dream home? No. Could I make it into my dream home? Yes. Can you make something old, something new again? Yes. And Doug would go out on the road, and he would say to me, you're going to need to lift up that floor. And I would say, okay. It was work. I did work. Back-breaking work. I'll be real with you. That's why my back is the way it is today.
On my vacations from jobs, what do? I put a roof on the house.
That's right. When he was on vacation, he put a new roof on the house.
Right down to the sheathing.
Right. Himself. And he fell through a ladder. And I was doing dishes at the sink.
With 2 bundles of shingles on my shoulders.
With 2 bundles of shingles on his shoulders. All of a sudden he had boom, 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 boom.
And bad words.
And very bad words. And I come running out the front door. And there's Doug, who slipped through the ladder. The rung. Slipped through it when he fell. And he was so black and blue. Oh my God, it was terrible. Now that's an idiot that just did that. To somebody with Jersey plates.
Jersey.
Decided to go from the oncoming ramp and literally just flew in front of us. Now that's a moron. Just so that you know.
An ultramaroon.
Yeah, that's the type of person that's going to smash up their car and be like, oh, the insurance company didn't give me everything I wanted. No, because you're an idiot. Anyway, I don't want to change the subject. But that is, what were we just saying? I forgot now.
My bad word slipping through the
Oh,
water.
yeah. And then he went back up on that roof and still put the black and blues were like this. On his legs, his arms, he was in such bad shape. We didn't know anybody. We had nobody to help us. So he went back up on that roof and he put a whole brand new roof on the house. Oh, it was like the money pit when we bought this house. Take my word for it.
All houses are.
All houses are.
It's a hole in the ground into which you pour money.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Look, but I'm laughing and reminiscing all at the same time.
But you do that when you're young and everything, and now when you get older and everything like that, you can turn around and relax.
Yes, you can go into retirement relaxed.
You can go into a casino and relax.
Well, yeah, because we're not the big spenders
No.
at the casino.
No.
But regardless, you can do that. You know what I mean? So, those are my little words of wisdom. I hope they helped. Live under your means. Don't worry what other people say. Let them talk. Let them talk, because they're going to. They're going to say, oh, let me give you an example. Like, I'm sure people had said, oh, could you believe Denise didn't do this, or Denise didn't get that, or Denise didn't. I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, you pay your bills. You take care of your debt. You're going to do what you have to do. And for people that are going to judge you on what you drive, where you live, what house you live in,
Are shallow.
are the most shallowest people on the planet. And that's the one thing I never worried about, was I never judged a man by his thickness of his wallet. And that is the truth. And that is the absolute truth. Judge them from the content of their character, not for how much money they have, because it means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, we're heading now up to the casino. We're almost here, and I'll take some film if I can sneak it in. I hope that helped, honestly. I know people were like looking for some sort of, how did she do it? Hard work. Sacrifice. Learning the word no, Denise, you cannot have it. No, Doug, you can't have it.
I know, I'm still waiting for my raptor.
I know. He's never going to see a raptor unless his wife wins the lottery or some kind of jackpot in here. But other than that, that's how we did it. And are we wealthy? No,
Yes,
not
we
at
are.
all. But
Have you, Ange?
you know, that's
Family?
different. You're wealthy. Are you wealthy with your health? Yes. Are you wealthy with your family? Yes.
So that's all that counts.
But I'm talking about monetarily. Are we wealthy?
That's nothing.
No, we're not. No. We're just average people living an average life. And
Fighting mental health.
yeah, oh God, big time. Oh, anyway, I've rambled on. We've talked for like 11 minutes just for this. But I wanted to share that with all of you guys, because I know you wanted to know, and how I did it. It is sacrifice. Sacrifice, you're going to get something in the end for yourself. You really will. You want to live in the moment? Live in the moment. I know some people that like to do that. I know we have the green. But to each his own. That's how I did it, and maybe something helped or something clicked with you guys. All right, I'll see you in the casino. Well, we're here. We are here. We are walking.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we are walking.
Oh, okay.
We're getting our exercise in. By the way, I said to Doug in the car, does my face look a little thinner to you? You know what he says to me? Get on camera when you're saying this, Doug.
What?
Come right over here. He goes, you know, your jowls don't look as large.
Yeah, they don't.
My jowls.
Yeah.
Can you
What do you call it?
Regardless, what a horrible thing to say. I
What do you
swear to
call it?
I don't know what you call it,
All
but
right,
you don't say
They're
that.
called jowls. Mm-hmm. That's like saying you lost weight around your knees. What do you call it? Knees? Well, it's knees.
And I married the man.
See?
Yes, I did.
Elbows.
Yes,
There's
I did.
no other word.
I married him.
Jowls.
Eventually, they won't be there. We'll see. This is pretty. This is a hotel spa bistro. I guess you go in there. Yeah, I can get my jazzies here, Doug said. Here we are. Here we are.
Should be
Love this rooster game. So I'm starting out with 75 cents. Yes, that's as much as I will do is 75 cents. Let's see what happens. Free games. Let's see what I win. I was down to 30 cents. Yes. Woohoo! 20 bucks is all I put in this. Now do you see why I call it a job? Not really, Doug.
I am not doing well at the moment. But once again, the first machine.
First machine. First machine I play. There goes Doug. He's leaving.
Insertion of.
Oh, wow. Let's go. One more my free spins. And let's see what it comes out to. Well, Douglas,
Yes.
do we have fun? We had
Of
fun.
course.
We had fun. And Doug broke out even, basically. And your girlfriend, she came out with a few bucks. So we did our job today.
Yeah.
We did our job.
And now we're heading off to the buffet.
Now Doug wants his victuals. Don't ask me. So we're going to the Chinese buffet. We had a full day out, a lot of fun, had a little conversation with all you guys. You got a chance to see me winning. A little bit, you know, not much. But until the next time, my friends, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. If you like my content, subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. What else am I missing? Oh,
Hit the
ring
bell.
the notification.
Ling, 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 ling.
Ring the notification bell to let you know when we're putting out another video. Take it easy, everybody.
And see, we're staying with our frugality.
We are.
We spent the whole day out
Right.
at the casino. We're outside of going out to eat. Basically, it didn't cost us.
Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, we'll talk to you all soon. Take it easy, everybody.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.